The Michael Magic Show. Game 1 at the stadium, and NBC had a chance to show the nation what all the ballyhoo over this big barn was all about.
And now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls!
But quickly, the excitement of a first ever appearance in the finals gave way to nerves. And as the game wore on, the Bulls in the stadium crowd were worn down by the Lakers' deliberate post-up game. With 14 seconds left, the Bulls clinging to a 2-point lead, Sam Perkins coolly tossed up the infamous long-distance dagger.
Bulls by 2. You see the clock running down. And Perkins goes for 3. He's got it. He went for the shot from downtown to take the lead.
Still, with 9 seconds remaining, the stage was set for Michael. But
Jordan is down in the paint being guarded by Worthy. Pippen must get it, and he does. And here is Jordan. 3 seconds remaining, and let's see what the call is. Jordan rimming the basket, the foul against Chicago.
We still have to play the game of basketball. The series is not over because you lost one game. You know, we have to be very positive. There's still opportunity for us to even things up on Wednesday, and you know, we can certainly go out there and win out there. But it's not a point to start the panic.
Game 2 now. No way the Lakers were going to steal this one. This time, it was no secret. The Bulls were over their opening game jitters, posting a third-quarter performance of perfection. John Paxson wound up hitting 8 straight.
Paxson, yes. Pippen off the weave. Played well by Johnson. Paxson open, yes. Chicago Bulls now up by 14. Lakers have to get the shots up a little bit more frequently than the other day. Paxson again. Make it 8 for 8 for John Paxson.
While Michael Jordan clicked off 13 in a row.
Jordan over Scott. Yes. Here's Jordan. Yes. And it counts.
So how do you upstage an awesome run like that? Well, with the shot.
The look away to Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. That's 13 consecutive field goals.
You know, went one way, put it in one hand, floated about a 5 more yards, said, well, I don't know, and then he went off against the glass. So, you know, he's just that type of guy. I mean, he can do the impossible, the unbelievable, and it was his game tonight. He really took it over in the second half.
It was just instincts to change it. I changed it to my left hand and was able to get it off. Just one of those creative moves, and sometimes creativity, you just don't know what's going to happen, and in my game anyway.
Now, with the Bulls and Lakers tied at a game apiece, the NBA said California was the place they ought to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. Actually, Inglewood, the Forum, that is. Laker girls, movie style. Anything in mind for the celebrities that sit on the floor here, maybe when you're coming down on a fast break?
You know, I'm going to give Jack Nicholson 5 and throw kisses to the crowd like Diva.
This feature film featured a new hero, that veteran character actor off the bench. Cliff Livingston, we presume.
Jordan only 2 for 8 from the field in the second half. Here is Michael. Rebounded by Livingston. Cliff Livingston continues to sparkle.
The script also had 2 endings. 10 seconds left. The world's most valuable Yugo sputtered up the lane, got the hoop, got hammered, and got the hug. But this time, 3.4 seconds to be exact, Michael made it.
Here's Jordan on the pull-up. Yes! And the game is tied at 92 with 3 4/10 seconds seconds remaining.
Jordan then took over in overtime. Advantage Bulls.
Here's Jordan. Yes! We're down to 2 minutes left in overtime. The spin by Jordan and hits on the reverse. Michael saving it for overtime.
Yeah, that third game is always a crucial game, and you know, it could be some a good rolling block for us. You know, even though we didn't play that great, we won the ball game. You know, overtime though, but you know, we won the ball game, and all 3 of the games have been, you know, we've had opportunities to win, and we won 2 of them. And in the first one, you know, we missed the opportunity with a missed shot. So, you know, this team feels good right now to be in this position, but we know that it's not over. We still need 2 wins, and it's going to be tough 2 wins.
Well, I think right now they're saying in the back of their minds that, you know, we got to find a way to, you know, go ahead and put this team away, meaning us. And I think right now the pressure is off of us.
We are back, and as we continue to relive this championship series, we move on to Game 4 at the Forum with Michael limping in on a bad wheel.
What time is it? Game time!
Totally awesome, dude. Mikey split his Nike in an effort to relieve the pressure on his badly bruised toe, but eventually went back to his old soft shoe, and the Bulls danced away in a blowout. Not even the most magical of moments could lift the Lakers.
Important sequence for the Lakers. Magic, yes! And it goes! Jordan from deep. 25 for Michael Jordan. Teagle. And Teagle now 1 for 6, and it leads to this.
You still want to go back to Chicago?
I want to go back. That's where I live. I mean, but in terms of taking the series back there, I mean, we got a great opportunity to finish it now. I know it's not going to be as easy as I just said it, but you know, we got an opportunity, and that's all you want.
This is the time to get hungry. I mean, we worked for this all season. This is one of the main goals we set forth going into the season. So, I mean, it's time to get hungry. Each night we go out on the court, we want to get hungrier and hungrier till we win.
We still have 1 more game to win, and, you know, like I said, this team's not going to go away and hide. They're going to make us earn everything that we get, so we're going to have to get right back at it.
Then came the coronation. Game 5 before a rather forlorn Forum crowd now. The Bulls up 3 games to 1 in the series. The proud Lakers beaten down to the point where their majestic leader was actually hinting about retirement. The Bulls could feel it, but they knew they had to be careful. Minutes before tip-off, the Bulls' locker room was subdued, and to a man, nobody in here was about to break his usual routine.
What are you listening to? Keith Washington. A lot of mellow music. You know, I love it. It relaxes me, and it gets me in the right mood to go out and play.
So you're still dressed in your civvies. Everybody else is in their uniform. You wait until the last minute?
This is what I always do. I'm going through my normal routine. I'm not going to rush to do anything differently. This is a great game. I mean, it's an important game, but you just have to stick with your routine, your ritual, and that's what I've been doing.
The clock is ticking. We're getting close to game time. What's running through your mind right now?
Well, the main thing is just you just want to be a little repetitious and you got to do the same things you've been doing all week and just not do anything different and just warm up. we still have to go out and this is going to probably be, I think, our toughest game coming out of the chute, and we're going to have to be ready for these guys right out of the hopper. So you just want to be ready.
I don't see any stoned faces. Why isn't anybody nervous?
I don't think we're nervous. I mean, our backs are not against the wall. We're in a position that, you know, we worked hard for to set ourselves up to be here, and, you know, there's no need for us to get nervous now because this is what we wanted.
Advance copy of the tomorrow's Sun Time.
Well, it looks great, and, you know, hopefully we can make that come true at least and, you know, go out and do our job tonight.
If there was any doubt the Bulls would win it on the West Coast, it was quickly dashed when James' ankle proved unworthy and Byron Scott could no longer shoulder the blame. For a while, though, LA's fresh troops gave the Bulls fits. Tony Smith had a scoring Jones going, and Eldon Campbell elevated his game to new heights, but not high enough to shoot down the gunner. Pax was prolific.
Stopped by Divac. Paxson shooting. John Paxson. Paxson open again. John Paxson continues to provide the crushing shots.
Only 41 free throws taken this year.
And here's Paxson. Paxson open again. He has been unconscious. The Lakers desperately trying to bring it back to Chicago for a Game 6. Paxson, yes! John Paxson again. Final seconds, Magic's three-point attempt blocked. Pippen comes away with it. And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship. The Bulls, greeted by a portion of this foreign crowd as they try to get back to their locker room. For the Lakers, a different story. The Chicago Bulls' domination of this series has to be considered a major surprise.
And he's drinking from the Michael, are you getting on loose now?
I swear, I'm so happy. I'm happy for the city. I'm happy for the team. This is the most enjoyment time I've ever had.
Does this feel as if you thought it would be? Is it more than you thought it would be?
It's more. I never thought I'd be this emotional. But I couldn't hold it back. It's been in me for a while. 7 years it's been inside of me, and I'm just so happy.
You have tears in your eyes now. Do you think you've always had your place in history in this sport and in this nation? Do you think now you've validated your place as the greatest player?
Well, it's hard to say anybody's the greatest player. I'm just happy that for this year until next year, we're the greatest team. We're the greatest team of the NBA right now.
Well, this team is like, you know, we're married to each other. You know, we have our ups and downs, but, you know, we always work things out. When you work things out, good things happen. That's why we're trying.
All right.
I'm a cloud 9 last year.
Yes,
last year I wasn't even drafted. Now I'm sitting here. I'm with the #1 team in the world.
Yeah, boy.
I love this game.
Yeah, boy.
We're coming back to Chicago. We're going to party. The city's going to be going wild.
You know, I don't demand a lot of spotlight. I think Michael has it. We all have been in his spotlight a little bit. And he started to share it with the rest of us this year, and that's why we won. Because he's willing to step back, stop being Superman, and make passes to Paxson, who knocked him down.
Where does this rate in your life, this championship?
I'll tell you what, outside the birth of my 2 boys who are back home, who I love dearly, this is right up there. I mean, there's nothing better than this.
We came out, we took it. I can say hello to my boys at home, Justin, Jason, James, and Chrissy. We're coming home. #1.
And let's hope you stay a Chicago Bull. I don't want to put a damper on the festivities here, but you think that you will be a Bull next year?
Hey, write your letters, Jerry Krause, Jerry Reisdorf. Send them in.
You know, early in my career that you never think you would get to this level, and the Creator gives you an opportunity. And just to be here with such a great group of guys and a great management staff, it's just a great opportunity. I thank Almighty God for it.
We just feel so good. This is for the city of Chicago, and it's for the greatest fans in the world. And it's for our families and the greatest coaching staff in the world. And there's so many people. Mark, if I start thanking people, we'd be here all night.
No matter what, no one could ever fill your shoes.
No, they cannot do that, and nobody can take my ring away either.
Do you like that label of veteran guy who knows his role?
Yeah, you know, because that's what it's all about. Veterans that know their role, and they're willing to sacrifice the little things
for the championship.
You know, you went to that James Brown concert the other night.
Yeah.
You feel like doing a step?
Oh, my God, I feel so good.
It's like the Bulls got even tonight for 25 years of frustration. All the players have had their face slammed in a playoff door. We were never invited to the final dance. Once we got there, we knew what to do.
It's just a great feeling to be able to see a guy like Michael who goes out hard and work every game, and it's just something that we can give back to him, and we can look back down the years and say he won a championship, even though he led the league in scoring for I don't know how many years.
And I know the seating here is bad, but would you like to sample the house wine?
Why not? And celebrate this win.
All right. You've been so proud woo, of your son through his entire life, and you brought him along. Is this the peak?
Oh, no. It may be one of the peaks, but I feel like he'll work even harder to achieve another one.
I love the city. You know, I loved it ever since I got there. They supported me the whole time I was there. I'm just happy that I could do something for them. We can do something for them. And it's been a long time coming, but we brought one to Chicago, and I hope they celebrate the way we celebrate.
Congratulations to the Chicago Bulls and their great fans. Here it goes.
Commissioner, thank you so much. I'm the least important guy here, but it's an honor to take this on behalf of a great organization and the wonderful fans of Chicago.